How y'all doing today? My name's Shai. Y'all probably already knew that. And I'm sitting today in our Chardonnay block at Barrel Oak Winery in Delaplane, Virginia. I'm scouting, taking a quick little break. I did put on a little bit of sunscreen, and I am in a t-shirt because today is a beautiful, gorgeous April day. Even though the projected forecast was for rain, and I hope that I had a job where I could be wrong 80% of the time and still get paid, still collect a paycheck. But that's the weather service nowadays. Nothing is 100%. So, one of the things that y'all probably recognized immediately is the fact that I don't have a beard anymore. This was born out of necessity. I got a little caterpillar mustache going on, and it's a little better than Logan Couture, the captain of the Sharks. Go Sharks in this off season. And the reason why I've got a mustache going on instead of the full beard is because I need to be able to create a full seal on my respirator when I'm mixing up spray programs and when I'm mixing up chemicals for the tanks and when I'm also on the tractor. With the beard, you don't create a nice enough seal, and it endangers me and it endangers the lungs. And it's one of the things that I needed to do, especially that coincides now with growing season, is spraying season. So spray season is upon me, hence your jokes, my expense. Go for it, lay them on. Regardless of that, one of the things that I've been seeing in storefronts and Home Depot and Lowe's and out in the public and the general public is these dudes with these massive beards or goatees or full face beards that are putting on N95 masks. And it's become a little bit of a pet peeve of mine because of the lack of masks for the hospital workers and people in the medical industry. People are just wasting them like that. There's no seal that's being created, so you're not protecting yourself and you're not protecting anybody around you. It's a false sense of security. It's just like floaties for your kids in the swimming pool. I think it's ridiculous, but that's my high horse that I need to get off of. It's my soapbox that I need to get off of. And onwards and upwards to the Vineyards. Vineyards, right now, we are at bud break. We've got our Chardonnay that is pushing buds, that is very happy to be in the middle of the growth stage of bud break. And this is going to be the time where everything starts to grow rapidly. So videos are going to continue to be made. We are looking at, right now I'm scouting the vineyards for Phomopsis and Anthracnose, which are two diseases that are right now very high pressure. And the reason why they're high pressure is because of the temperature swings and all of the fluctuations in humidity and pressure that are the ideal growing times and the growing stages for Phomopsis and Anthracnose. Something that y'all don't have to deal with in California for the most part, but it's definitely something that is on every good vineyard manager and every good vineyard worker's radar, especially at this point in time. So I will be going ahead and I'll be making up a spray program, implementing that, and then putting it out in an effort to combat and inhibit and eliminate any of those spores that are potentially growing on our vines. I don't know if you can hear or if you can see behind me, but the tractor is going through all of these rows. And what they're doing right now is they're picking up all of the prunings and all the prunings that potentially have any of those leftover diseases and leftover pathogens. We're getting rid of those from the vineyard as much as possible in an effort to be and have a cleaner vineyard. If there's a rainstorm, what'll happen is now that we have new tissue that's out there and exposed, the rain droplets can kick up some of the spores, and the spores can land on some of that new tissue, and it will infect the new tissue. And then before you know it, you have a Phomopsis flare-up on your new grape shoots. And it may be too late, especially if you're not out in the vineyard scouting and taking a look at what's going on. So that's why I'm out here. That's why they're picking up. But also one of the other things is you can probably see behind me is we have the winery back over there. The winery is closed to the public right now, but we are also open for sales. So technically it's not business as usual, but kind of business as usual. We're accepting online orders and also phone-in orders. We're running a pretty good discount and pretty good promotion right now in an effort to help people who are staying in place and sheltering in place or sip on some of our wines. Yes, that was a dad joke. I'm expecting to become a father soon, so I have to practice all of them. So you guys will have to deal with it. You'll have to bear the brunt of my practice and my experimental, unique dad jokes. So yeah, deal with it. But yeah, what we're doing is we're offering, I believe, free shipping, complimentary shipping. We're no longer doing any curbside pickup, but complimentary shipping and I believe discounts on cases. The discounts do change, so make sure that you do call into the winery if you do want to purchase anything. Make sure that you get the best deal that you can. Otherwise, right now, that's pretty much what we're looking at in the vineyards. It's just scouting, more scouting, and then most likely next week or by the end of this week, I'll put something out into the vineyards. Make sure that we're all protected and we can continue to grow Chardonnay. We can continue to grow the rest of the varieties and varietals that we grow on the estate. And make sure that we can potentially have the best grapes that we can from the 2020 season. I know it's a crummy start to it, but, hopefully things start to get better soon. And with that, I'll leave you to it. Hopefully y'all are staying safe, being smart, staying indoors. But this is a little bit of the beautiful Virginia countryside brought to your viewing pleasure. Stay safe out there. Be well.